Alrighty, we're updating a very nice, beautiful historical home here in Onondaga County, New York. It has a very nice chandelier in here from the turn of the century, and a lot of the wiring is very old. Here in the country I was born in, we use 14 American wire gauge on 15 amps, 12 American wire gauge on 20 amps. Black is live, white is neutral, the bare and the green is the ground. Red and blue are also live colors. However, you may find white live in a switch loop or a 220-240 volt circuit where the appliance does not require a neutral. And with the old wiring here, this is cloth and rubber wire. You'll notice one wire is like an off-white and the other wire is a darker color, and it's cloth braided over top of some rubber. And I'll show you the old chandelier here hanging in the living room, and it is probably from right at the turn of the century. That chandelier looks like it's from the turn of the century, so I'll turn it off so you can see what it looks like off. So this is the two-prong outlet they make for replacements to use on older wiring. You'll see a wider slot and a narrow slot. The narrow slot is the brass screw, which is the live side. The silver-colored screw is the wider slot, which is the neutral. Turn my light on here. I'll get a little extra light here. They put a three-prong outlet on this two-wire circuit, and that is not up to code. So now we'll check and verify which side is live. So this side is the live side, and it is on the wrong side of our outlet here. So we're going to pigtail some newer wires on here. So I'm going to clip this off here a little bit. That's live. So we're going to get some tail wire here. So we'll cut a piece of Romex here. we'll get our white and our black out here. Use our strippers here. The paper is coming off the cloth there, so I have to be really careful. I'm going to strip about a ½ inch on our black, and I'm going to take about ½ inch on my white. Strip with our 14 gauge hole. Get them lined up so they're even here, like that. Put our wire nut in here. And I don't want to crumble that insulation. Now we have our black wire over here, which is our live wire. And it's bare all the way back to right up to about here. So we're just going to clip off all this debris around the end of our live wire here. Just doing the best we can. And we're going to cut it about right here. And there's nothing I can do because it's so short. So all I can do is the best I can. And we'll get our ends lined up so they're even here. You know, even like this, like that. Yeah. You know what, I'm going to have to go downstairs and shut our breaker off and peel this wire back some more. Well, the cellar door is locked and nobody has a key, so I'm just going to do the best I can. So I'm just going to clip all this debris off of here the best I can. Sometimes you just got to do the best you can, you know. Just do the best you can. Get them lined up, get our wire nut on here. Okay, we'll close the screws we're not going to be using. Now this is back a little bit up here, so I'm going to take and we're going to break some plaster ears off of this outlet here, and we can use them to shim it out. So we'll put our white on the silver colored screw here. Make our loop the direction our screw turns. And we'll put it on our silver screw like this. Make sure we don't get our insulation caught under the screw head. Make sure it's nice and tight like that. And we'll flip it around this way. And we'll get our black wire over here on our brass colored screw. Make sure it's nice and tight like that. Now we can fold this into our box. We'll go down like this. And we will go up again. Let's push it in like this. We'll get this screw in down here. And we'll shim this one out with our washers. Here we took off the other outlet we took out. And now that will shim it out so it's flush with our wall here. Well, that's as best as it's going to be. There's nothing I can do. I'll just make sure our box holder is clamped in on this side here that was put in by somebody else. That was put in there originally. And we can probably get a sheetrock screw up in here through the corner of the box if we can. But if we can't, we can't. But we're going to try. And we'll have to do that off camera because we don't have any sheetrock screws. Stick our cover back on here. It's a joy not to have everything you need. It's just a joy. I'm thankful for that. I just love not having everything. Well, I looked high and low. I cannot find my screwdriver, and I just thank the Lord it's gone. So I'm not going to frustrate. I'm not going to curse. When we go to Lowe's, I'll just buy another one. You don't frustrate over lost stuff. You just buy another one. So I'll put this screw in like that for now, and we are all set. It's better to do it the hard way than get frustrated.